going to do, plenty of flour on here, and all be cleaned up later. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to roll this slowly on top of the thing.
It's very hot, so I better not ruin my mouth with the jam.
Good morning everybody. Today I'm going to make a jam roly poly. Maybe going to make have it with custard. So first of all, we need 2 cups of self-raising flour. Right, we've got the self-raising flour, so we need 2 cups. So what, I've laid 2 strips of tin foil and 1 strip of parchment paper, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to roll this onto there. Got a bit of hiccups this morning, but I'm going to drink, I was just drinking coffee first. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick the flour. I've already got the oven on to 160 Celsius, and we have to put a tray of boiling water at the bottom of the oven. That helps the steam to steam this pudding. And then we're going to add the butter. So I've got the butter in the fridge. It says use cold butter. So 1/4 cup of butter. So I'm going to measure this. That's about a quarter. 1/4 of a cup. So let's shove that in there. So we're going to put this in there. I did wash my hands, by the way, as I always do. 1/4 of a cup of caster sugar. Oops. I finally found caster sugar, and I found it in the British store. So it's a British made caster sugar, and it's a lot finer than normal sugar. So we put that in there. And what we're going to do, we're getting this into some breadcrumbs. Fine breadcrumbs. So we mix all the butter in. Could use a food processor to do this, but I don't have a food processor just yet, so I have to do it by hand. So we get all this into breadcrumbs. So if we keep just doing this till all the butter's gone, we don't want lumps like this. So we've done that. So what I'll do, I'll wash my hands. I'll just place that there and just wipe it up. So I'm wiping up, cleaning up. Then we need 1/2 cup of suet. Oh, jam. 1/2 cup. So let me just put this in there. That's 1/2 cup. So I'm going to add that into the mixture, and we're going to get some milk. So what we're going to do then, You don't want too much milk because it's got to be a pastry. We just add a bit of milk at a time so we don't make it too lumpy. So we mix all that in together. So it's got to stick together. So what we're going to do now, we're going to put some flour on my table. What we're going to do, we're going to put plenty of flour on here. This can all be cleaned up later. Good thing about this worktop, it's everything. So now we're going to get my rolling pin. And then we're going to get all this together. When it's all together. We'll roll it on there. Just get this together as well. It's all. Put it all together. Move this over there. So what we're going to do, we're going to get it all floured up. Get the rolling pin floured up. Just push them over there. So we're going to. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to roll this into like a square or triangle. So if you keep doing that, so it's all. Remember, this is just like a stodgy pudding. Oh, it doesn't matter what it turns out like, it's what it tastes like. So now we're gonna start rolling it slowly. I need it to be thin. Don't want it to be. Put some more flour up there. So you keep rolling it. So it's long, because we have to roll this as well. I don't want it falling to pieces. Straighten it up in the rolling pin so it's all nice and neat. It. And then I'm going to roll it, don't you? Yeah. So hopefully it's going to be rolled. I'll go that way as well. So you need a big one. And then what we're going to do is we're going to spread it with jam, but I need to wash my hands again. It's a mess. So I'll wash my hands. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to trim the edges so it looks a bit neater. I'm going to just trim the edges so it looks neat. You don't need these bits. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to spread the jam on it. I'm going to put all this jam in here. I'm going to do it neat. I'm going to spread all this all over. Just depends how much jam you like in your Jam Roly Poly. Don't want it coming out the edges, so I'll just put it on my spoon and then I'll use a knife to straighten it up. And this is the hard bit. What's coming up next is to roll it. then we're going to put it in the oven for about, I think it says 50 or half an hour and 50 minutes. It's only in a minute. So I think that's maybe enough jam. Maybe I'll put a bit more on. I don't want it seeping out. So that's that. So we've got the jam on. I'll just clean up a little bit before I start to roll it. Sorry about that, I had to let the dog out. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to roll this slowly. Hopefully. And then what I'm going to do, I've got to transfer it to this paper. So what I'm going to do is so I've got it on there. I've put it on the kitchen, the parchment paper. So now what we're going to do, we're going to roll it and we're just going to put a little bit of milk on the top and squash the edges together. So that's done. So what I'm going to do now, like I said, I'm going to roll it and look at this. And then I'm going to place it on a tray. And then we have to cook it for 50 minutes. So that's on there. And I have water in the oven, boiling water. It helps us, apparently helps the steam. So we've done that. So now we're going to place this in the oven on top of the thing. And the oven's hot enough. So we're going to cook that for 50 minutes. So I'm going to set my timer on my phone. So we'll come back in 50 minutes. Turn the oven off. And now we're going to put it. We're going to see how this roly-poly turns out. It's going to be very hot, so I'm going to do it slowly. Put it into all the paper. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's oozing with jam. Oh my gosh, look at that. So now, I'm going to have to try and get it out of the... It's not burnt, but we've got to be very careful because the jam's going to be very hot. One, we're going to try and get it any way out without it breaking. I'll push it against there. Oh, look at that. Look. One jam roly-poly. It might not look the prettiest, but it's going to see what it tastes like. And it's a bit early, but later on we're going to have it with some custard. So I'm going to get a knife. Look at all the jam oozing out of it. So you're going to have a little slice of it. Oh, it's nice. Oh, look at that. Look at that jam roly-poly. Mmm. So I'm going to taste this. It's going to be very hot, so I better not burn my mouth with the jam. Mmm. It's really nice, tender, it's cooked all the way through. Very nice. So later we'll have some custard with this. So thank you for watching Nana's Kitchen, and we'll be back soon.